Many of our viewers keep asking one terrifying question. What would actually happen if we took every nuclear bomb on Earth and detonated them all at once? No warnings, no targets, just one gigantic explosion. Right now, humanity has around 15,000 nuclear weapons. The United States and Russia own most of them, about 7,000 each. The rest are divided between other nuclear-armed countries like China, France, the UK, India, Pakistan, Israel, and North Korea. But what does 15,000 nukes really mean? Let's compare it to human life. There are around 4,500 cities and big urban areas on Earth with at least 100,000 people. If we assume it takes around 3 modern nuclear warheads to completely destroy a single city, our current arsenal could wipe out every one of those cities. That's over 3 billion people dead in minutes, half of humanity gone. And even after that, we'd still have around 1,500 nukes left. So yeah, we have a lot of nuclear firepower. But what if, instead of firing these weapons in a world war, we did something even more insane? What if we gathered every single nuclear bomb in one place and blew them up together? Let's pick a remote spot, the middle of the Amazon rainforest. No major cities nearby, just nature. Thousands of warheads are brought in from all over the world and stacked together. Surprisingly, they don't take that much space. 15,000 warheads could fit inside a big warehouse. A typical modern warhead has the power of about 200,000 tons of TNT, so 15,000 of them together equal around 3 billion tons of TNT. 3 billion tons! To imagine that, picture the entire island of Manhattan rebuilt completely out of TNT. Every skyscraper, every building made of explosives, and then lighting all of it at once. That is the kind of energy we're about to unleash. The closest real comparison is a major volcanic eruption. In 1883, the volcano Krakatoa exploded with such force that most of the island was destroyed. The sound was heard thousands of kilometers away, shockwaves circled the planet, and tens of thousands of people died. That eruption changed the climate for months. Our nuclear pile, roughly 15 times stronger. So, what happens when we press the button? 3, 2, 1. In a fraction of a second, a blinding fireball appears over the Amazon and expands to a diameter of tens of kilometers. Everything inside it, trees, animals, soil, rock, is turned into superheated vapor. Nothing is left. A shockwave rips outward. Within a radius of thousands of square kilometers, the forest is flattened. Anyone within roughly 200 to 250 kilometers is instantly burned, blinded, or killed by heat and pressure. The flash is so intense that distant forests catch fire just from the radiation and heat. The atmosphere shakes. The blast sends a pressure wave around the globe, circling the Earth multiple times. Instruments would detect the planet's air literally ringing from the impact. Millions of tons of rock, ash, and burned rainforest rise into the sky, forming a huge mushroom cloud that punches into the upper atmosphere. The top spreads out like a dark, poisonous ceiling. When things calm down, there's a crater roughly several kilometers across, surrounded by the largest wildfires Earth has seen in thousands of years. Much of the Amazon rainforest is gone, replaced by charred land and smoke. Then comes the radiation. The area near ground zero is now extremely radioactive. Anything that somehow survived the blast dies from radiation poisoning soon after. For hundreds of kilometers downwind, radioactive fallout begins to fall from the sky, tiny particles that contaminate soil, water, and people. A lot of this fallout is carried high into the atmosphere. From there, winds spread it around the entire planet. Global radiation levels rise. We'd probably see an increase in cancers and health problems for years, maybe decades. The soot and dust from the fires and explosion would block some sunlight, cooling the planet slightly. Crops would fail in some areas. There would be food shortages, climate disruption, economic collapse in many regions. But here's the shocking part. Even after detonating every single nuclear bomb we have right now, humanity probably wouldn't go completely extinct. Billions would die. Whole regions like South America would be devastated. Global systems would be pushed to the edge, but scattered groups of humans would still survive in other parts of the world. Civilization would be badly damaged, maybe knocked back hundreds of years, but not erased. So, what if we didn't stop at 15,000 nukes? What if we went much, much bigger? Imagine humanity decides to mine all the uranium we can find in Earth's crust and turn it into nuclear weapons. There are tens of millions of tons of uranium out there. In theory, that's enough to build millions or even billions of nuclear warheads. Let's imagine an extreme scenario. We build the equivalent of 10 billion Hiroshima-sized bombs. 10 billion. We stack them into a giant cube a few kilometers high, again in the Amazon. This giant nuke cube holds roughly the same energy as the asteroid impact that wiped out the dinosaurs. Except this time, it's us. We arm the entire thing and detonate it. The fireball is beyond anything we have words for. It reaches so high into the sky it can be seen from space as a new, temporary sun. The ground behaves like liquid, rock is blasted away, and a crater maybe 100 kilometers across is ripped into the planet. Entire mountain ranges simply disappear. Millions of tons of rock are launched into space. Some of it escapes forever. The rest falls back down as a global rain of burning debris. The atmosphere superheats. The sky turns into a furnace. Cities, forests, oceans near the coasts, everything is scorched. Mega earthquakes rip across the world. Tsunamis batter coastlines. Entire countries are shaken apart. Firestorms consume what's left of forests and cities. Then, the smoke and ash from all of this rise into the upper atmosphere and stay there. Sunlight is blocked. Temperatures crash. A nuclear winter far worse than anything from a normal war begins. For years, maybe decades, Earth is stuck in freezing darkness. Plants die, food chains collapse, most large animals starve. If any humans survived the first blast in deep bunkers or submarines, they slowly die from hunger, cold, or radiation. This time, it really is an extinction-level event. Humans are gone. But the planet? It recovers. Give Earth a few million years, and the craters will soften, new species will evolve, and life will spread again. One day, maybe a new intelligent species will rise up and dig into the rocks. They'll find a strange thin layer around the world, full of radioactive elements, weird metals, and plastic. Evidence that once upon a time, something on this planet had the power to destroy everything, and used it.